Ryan Eckert here of Peak Endurance Solutions, and in this video we're going to be going over side kicking. So this drill is great for working on a few different aspects of your swim technique. Firstly, it's going to help develop your kick, especially for novice swimmers or those a little bit newer to swimming who don't have quite as strong of a kick as those who have been swimming their whole life. Throw on a pair of fins and it's going to really help develop your kicking ability. And then secondly, it's also going to help develop or help you focus on the concept of tautness, which I've gone over in a little bit more detail in a prior video. But again, just to reiterate, so tautness is that concept of maintaining a long, narrow, and tight body position when you're in the water. So as opposed to wiggling and noodling around through the water, we want to be long and narrow and tight. And that stems from maintaining proper core engagement throughout the swim stroke, as well as having a nice, well-developed and efficient kick. And so with side kicking, we're going to be kicking on both sides. It doesn't really matter which one you start with for this drill. And there's a few different ways to do it. Some people kick where they're completely on their side, so they're basically perpendicular. Their torso is perpendicular to the bottom of the pool. But when you're doing freestyle, you rarely ever, and you shouldn't really be rotating completely onto each side as you go through the swim stroke cycle. You're more so going to be getting to around 45 degrees of rotation onto each side. And so with the side kicking drill, that's what we want to replicate, is kicking on your side at a 45 degree angle or somewhere around a 45 degree angle so that you can better simulate the end position that you'll be at when you're doing a standard freestyle stroke. And so I'll go ahead and play the video here in a second for you, and you'll notice that I'm kicking at about a 45 degree angle, and also that I am generating my kick from the hips and I'm maintaining minimal movement in my shoulders. So small, quick, and efficient kicks from the hips. And then I'm also really trying to focus on maintaining a very steady head position in the water. And when I go to breathe, I'm just rotating my head as if it was on a swivel, getting a quick breath, and then placing it straight back down in the water. And so I'll go ahead and play the video once just so you can see it. So notice that my head is staying very stationary, small, quick kicks coming from the hips. Then I'll go back and play it one more time. So very stationary head position, chin is tucked into the armpit, small, quick kicks coming from the hips. And so a few takeaways from that video, like I was saying before I started the video, you want to really focus on maintaining that stable head position and generating those kicks from the hips and maintaining a very tight upper body and not letting those shoulders rock back and forth. So I'll go ahead and play the video showing me kicking on my right side. That was me kicking on the left. So again, arm outstretched overhead, and when I'm not breathing, my chin is tucked down into my armpit and staring straight at the bottom of the pool. And then when I did go to breathe, you'll notice that as if my head was just on a swivel, I rotated, got a quick breath, and then stared back down at the bottom of the pool. So again, this is side kicking, and it's a great drill to work on, first of all, your kicking technique, and then secondarily also working on that concept of tautness, or maintaining a tight body position through proper core engagement as well as proper kicking technique. And then I didn't mention this at the beginning of the video too, but this one is also really going to help you work on proper head position or alignment in the water, which is another one of the key concepts that we want to work on to get more efficient swimming technique. And so with maintaining the proper head position, like I was saying in some of the video, or as I was playing the videos, you want to really focus on when you're not breathing, keeping a really steady head position, and when you go to breathe, just rotating as if your head was on a swivel, grabbing that quick breath, and then bringing your head right back down to the position that it was in before. So we'll go ahead and play each of these videos one more time just so you can see it. So I will start with me kicking on my left side. So nice stable head position, small quick kicks, nice long and tight body position. And then kicking on my right side, same thing, stable head position, quick breath, rotating my head as if it was on a swivel, long, narrow, and tight body position.